But it's not all about looks, that is, and coming up, May is Teen Self-Esteem Month. Jaclyn Peresetsky is here from Skin Perfect. She has some ways to help teens build confidence.
She's also going to share some very exciting news about a recent recognition that she has been awarded. See, this is why she's one of our experts.
That's right.
She's got the awards to prove it. Be right back.
And it's 9:30. Welcome back, everybody. The month of May, is Teen Self-Esteem Month. You might not have known that. Confidence, of course, is a huge part of self-esteem for everybody, not just teens. And Jaclyn Peresetsky is here from Skin Perfect with us today. Usually she is giving us skin tips, but today, first of all, we'll talk about a big honor you got.
Yes.
What is this?
I was offered to be the host for the International Congress of Aesthetics and Spa.
Oh.
And I would travel to 4 different cities. I've already done one. And it was a big honor because, you know, you think about how big the nation is.
Yeah.
And I was the one chosen.
And this is
for that.
international, too?
Yes.
Where did you go?
Well, so far I've done Dallas, but I'm also going to be doing Long Beach, Miami, and Philadelphia.
Exciting. Good for you.
Yeah, so it was very exciting.
And it all started with one little seed.
Yes. And, you know, if you think about even when I first did my very first segment here, it was like 7 or 8 years ago. And there was actually a blog created to tear me down. Like to talk about how I wasn't, you can see it, how I was not dressed.
People
and of course,
did this to
yes,
you?
they actually did this, a blog.
Shame on you.
Of course, I had satiny clothes on. It reflected light. I had a turtleneck on, which cut off my jawline. You know, you don't think of those things when you're very first on TV. You learn it over time.
Well, this is unfortunately, too, the platform for abuse.
Yes.
I mean, people will say just horrible things.
They are mean, and you have to build a thick skin. And I think part of what's going on with teens nowadays is that they're reading so much on social media, and it's really affecting who they are. And that's sad. Because when I wasn't even on Facebook at that point that I read the blog, and it was really hard to read.
So what's your message then for the teens?
Part of my message is looking at who you are within and not so much on the outside. And I know I talk a lot about beauty, and I'm always talking about how to improve our outside. But it really beauty starts from within.
It does. And is that why you're bringing these Barbies to the message?
Yes. Well, first one I want to talk about is body posture and language, body language. So if you think about it, there was a talk on TEDx. Amy Cuddy did this talk, and it was amazing because it talked about how we hold ourselves every day. Our body posture can actually affect how we feel on the inside. So when you hold your shoulders back or you lift your arms, that's actually opening yourself up to more self-confidence. It actually increases your testosterone and lowers your cortisol. So imagine cortisol is a stress hormone.
Yeah.
But if people did this and they kind of like kept to themselves or they crisscross everything, that actually is closing your body down in confidence. It's not allowing that power, that confidence to come out.
The problem is they don't know they're doing that.
They don't even realize they're doing it. So I think with moms at home and grandparents and people that are watching, if you can actually just, you know, your teen constantly tell them to bring their shoulders back.
You'll feel better.
Raise their arms. So imagine when people cross the finish line, what's the first thing they do?
That's true.
Raise their arms.
Victory.
Yeah, I did
Victory.
it. Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's a good one. Appreciate that one. Now, what about the role models we choose?
Yeah, so I brought Barbie and Ken. Because I think when you're a young girl, that's what you focus on, is looking like a Barbie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I encourage the teens out there to find a role model that they admire because of what they've accomplished or who they are as a person versus actually what they look like. So it's, you know.
It's hard in this Kardashian world to get your kids to understand that's not a norm.
It is very hard. And only thing you can do is constantly just model. And which I know you do as a mom. You're always modeling for your daughter and modeling that behavior, what you want them to focus on.
Right. That's a good one. Okay, and then do meditation and gratitude and breathing really come into play for teens?
Absolutely. So imagine if they keep a gratitude journal on their nightstand.
That's a great idea.
You ask them, I do this with if they really think about what they're grateful for, and if you compare it to what other people are going through in this world, nothing what we complain about, whatever it is, really is as important.
I've heard this from a lot of people, and they said the toughest part of this is initially you're writing kind of these benign things down. It's like, I made it home in an hour and 10 minutes or something, you know what I mean? And then over time, you get more comfortable with what that gratitude really is.
Yeah, you have to almost dig. Like exactly what you're saying, dig a little deeper, and the more you write it down, the more it starts to kind of get inside of you, and you start really realizing what the gratitude is.
I love that.
And I love this book, Brene Brown. It's The Gifts of Imperfection, because I think what we look at, and I see this with clients, they say, well, when I lose 10 pounds,
Right.
well, when I do this, or when I get different clothes, I will be this.
Right.
No, just be it now.
Be present in the moment.
Be present.
And then the last thing is self-esteem does take some time. Don't expect it to happen initially overnight.
No, I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. It's small little steps. And I will tell you, I had to really rebuild myself when I saw that blog, and it really hurt. And the only thing you can do is show up every day. Showing up to whatever you get offered to do, whatever the opportunity is. All you can do is prepare yourself. So you want to understand whatever education you need to be there. But then just showing up and having faith that when it happens, you will be prepared.
Right.
You are exactly how you're meant to be.
Love it. And that's why you're speaking internationally. Congratulations on your award. And everybody take these to heart and help out your teens. That would be a great thing. All right, be careful what you do at the airport, because coming up, Boxer has the top 5 things that could get you flagged by the TSA. I bet that's happened to you on occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
So suddenly, I'm in love with a stranger. I can't believe that she's mine.